Top of the morning to you, Java junkies. This is Brent coming at you with a thought. Something I was trying to think about. What should I talk about today? And believe me, I've got a lot to talk about. I could tell you about a wedding I went to this weekend that wasn't a wedding. I could talk to you about our plumeria plant that we had to put up, I had to cover up last night because of the weather. But here's what was staring me in the face this morning. I was behind a bus. And on this bus, back of this bus, it's this lawyer advertisement. He's smiling, looks really great. And it got me to thinking about this. So I know this is a comedian's bit. It was done long ago, but you know, when you order that Whopper, it never looks like the Whopper looks like in the ad, right? It's always, you know, it's squished and the lettuce is falling off and it's uncentered. And no, I have nothing against Whoppers. And the point, what I'm trying to say is, never compare your edited reality. Never compare your everyday reality with somebody else's edited advertising, right? So that's, you know, burger companies have to do this, right? They have to make it look as good as they possibly can, because if they didn't, you know, you would say, oh gosh, if that's how bad it looks in their advertising, why should I go there? Although I will say it would be an interesting gimmick if a company would like take pictures of messy burgers, and that might be an appeal. But you know, I'm not in advertising anymore. So this all around you every day are these images like this lawyer, and he looks so successful, looks so happy, never had a care in the world. Meanwhile, I'm very aware of the anxiety and the stress and the cares that I have. And it just got me thinking, like, I'm comparing me to this guy in the back of the bus. I'm like, well, this is crazy. This is dumb to do that. You know, here's the other thing. You don't compare your bloopers with somebody else's highlight reels. You know, you don't compare your life with somebody on Instagram. They're showing, you know, things that they've got the light. Look how dark I am. I don't have one of those lighting circles things. I know they make you look better. I'll get one eventually, but I don't have one of those. You can't compare your everyday reality with someone else's edited advertising. And you probably say, of course I don't do that, but you do, because it's all around you. And how can you help but think, oh, there's this person's life and there's this person's life, and they're all smiling, they're all happy, and you don't feel happy all the time. And that's okay. Doesn't mean you should focus on it and complain and gripe and moan and be negative, but just understand, don't let these other images that are around you affect your well-being. I'm going to try not to. I'm going to remind myself that, you know, the guy in the back of of the of the bus. I was going to say something crude, so I'm not going to say that. And don't ask me in the comments what I was going to say. But you know, they have their bad days too, right? You know, that guy. Okay, so that guy has gotten up in court before and didn't realize he had a booger hanging out of his nose, but you wouldn't know from the advertising, and you know, of course, you're not going to put it on the advertising. So anyway. You're okay, all right? And if you're not, it's because none of us are. So think about that as you sip your coffee.